What is the average velocity of a car traveling 300.0 miles in 5.5 hours? What is this in meters per second? Now actually there are two questions here. The first question is this one, number 1. Okay, that's the first question. And then the second question is this one. So this is a two-step problem. But let's talk about what I know. First, I have a displacement or a distance of 300.0 miles. And then I have a time of 5.5 hours. The thing that I'm looking for is velocity. And in this case, I'm looking for the average. So I could rewrite this as velocity average. And that's going to be something in this case, miles per hour. And my equation is velocity equals displacement over time. And so my velocity average equals displacement over time. And so now when I replace numbers for words, it's going to be 300.0 over 5.5. When I do this math, I get 54.5454454, so on and so on and so on, miles per hour. But I'm not done yet. I need to apply the correct number of significant figures. If we go back here, I see that this number has 4 significant figures, and I see that this number has 2 significant figures. So my answer is going to have 2 significant figures. So I see that this digit is significant and this digit is significant, but the last 5 is not. But it gets to do something on the way out. It gets to round. Now, depending on what rounding rule you use, you can either round this to 54 miles per hour, or you could round it to 55 miles per hour. I would accept either one of them. So this is the answer to question number 1. Now, if I take a look at question number 2, I'll go back to my calculator answer, and now I need to apply dimensional analysis in order to figure out what my answer is in meters per second. That's my objective. So I can go to my blue card, and I can see that 1.61 kilometers equals 1 mile. How am I going to apply that in my field goals here? I'm going to put 1.61. I'm going to put 1 mile is 1.61 kilometers. And that allows me to cancel here and cancel here, leaving me in kilometers. But I also know that 1,000 meters equals 1 kilometer. This is from my blue card if I don't remember. And so I'm going to put 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. And now the units are in meters like I need. Next, I'm going to do a second kind of dimensional analysis problem, except I'm going to convert hours. I know that 1 hour equals 60 minutes. And since hours on the denominator here, I want hours in the numerator here, so that I can cancel. And I know that 1 minute equals 60 seconds. And so I'm going to put 1 minute over 60 seconds. These cancel, leaving me in the units that I want. In order to do this math, I'm going to type the number 54.545454. To be honest, I hope it's still on your calculator from this calculation. I'm going to multiply it by 1.61. Then I'm going to hit the multiplication key and multiply it by 1,000. Hit the multiplication key, multiply it by 1. Hit the multiplication key to multiply by 1, and then hit the equal sign. Then I'm going to hit the divide by sign, divide by 1. Then I'm going to hit the divide by sign, divide by 1. Divide by 1. And then I'm going to divide by 60. And then I'm going to divide by 60. And when I do this, I get a number that is 24.9. I'm sorry, 24.39. 393.915. And that is meters per second. But I'm not done yet. I need to figure out how many significant figures. Now, if you recall from my instruction, none of these numbers will not contribute to sig figs. The only number that's really going to contribute to sig figs is this number. And since I need 2 sig figs, the answer is going to be 24 meters per second. This is the answer to number 2.